if you're working hard, following the rules, and still being passed over, you're not alone, but you're also missing something big, right? Something massive. But you're not alone. We've all got this. So let's jump into it. Why you're not getting promoted, and like what you can do about it. Why you're not getting promotions or moving up in your business or work or your job. So look at it. So one massive one is you think hard work equals promotion. So working hard equals promotion. No. Being reliable and equals being visible, right? In a sense. So like you don't want to not be reliable. But just because you're reliable doesn't mean you're visible. If you understand what I mean, right? You have to be visible. People have to see you being reliable, showing up every day on time, doing whatever it is you said you're gonna do. Because promotions often go to men who position themselves as leaders, not just the workers. So you've got to be not just working hard or being reliable, but as I said, visible, right? Because you're busy executing, but you're not being seen as someone who takes initiative or ownership, right? You're just seen working, you're just executing, you're just doing whatever it is your job is, but you're not seen, as I say, you're not seen as someone who takes the initiative to do things, who gets up, get things done. You don't have ownership over the things that you are doing. It's always, comes from someone else. Like, when was the last time you led something or did something without being told to in your business, right? Or not in your business, but I mean in your job, at work, or when was the last time you led it or you did something without being told? Then another thing is you're too nice, right? You're too nice. You're not strategic. You're too nice. What do I mean by that? So often hidden men avoid attention. Always say yes. Don't speak up in meetings. Like these are all massive ones that makes you not being seen, because you avoid conflict essentially. So you avoid the tension. You always say yes. So when someone asks you to do something, you always say yes. You never say no. And when you have meetings where they ask questions and they need some input, you don't give, right? You don't advocate for yourself, essentially. You don't advocate. You are seen as passive, right? Because you're not actively doing something. You're just passively sitting there, waiting for everything to come to you. You're not going after it, essentially, right? Respect, likability in leadership. Right? So if you are respected in your leadership, you have a higher likability. Whereas most hidden men, we don't have respect. So most people won't put us in that won't put us in the leadership position, right? Because we're not respected at work, in a sense. We haven't showed up. We haven't showed up and showed them and taken the lead, taking ownership or responsibility for things. No, we're just hanging around in the background. We do what we're told. We don't rock the boat. So like, think about what's one moment this week where you played it safe to avoid rocking the boat in anything. Can be, this is only for in your job, right, at work, but even in your relationship, same thing, can be applied to both. So in my relationship and work is kind of the same in my opinion. So what did you do to play safe to avoid rocking the boat? That's something you can think about this week. Next part. You are invisible to the right people. Like, doesn't that just hit? Right? I'll say that again. You're invisible to the right people, right? So no mentorship, no visibility, and to the right people. Who are the right people? They are the decision makers. They are the leaders. They are the your boss or whoever, right? You're or whoever's in the office that enables the promotions, right? You know who they are. You know people who are responsible for these, the managers and all of that. You're not visible to them. You're hidden, right? You don't ask questions. You don't go to them with questions. You're not willing to be mentored. You're not willing to be guided in a sense to get what you want instead of to going and finding out what they need and to learn from them, right? Like get mentored from people. Um, because you're known to your team, right? You're known to the office that you're in, but you're not essentially known by leadership in the business, right? They don't know who you are. They just know you get work done. Okay, you're the normal worker, but they don't know anything else about you because you're not sharing any wins. You're not sharing any value for them. They don't see you. You're not. Like you got Bluetooth. You have that discoverability that you turn on. Essentially, that's what you need to do. Like, because you're invisible to the right people, you need to turn on this discoverability so that so the leaders in the business can see you, can start seeing your wins, start seeing your value. I don't mean sharing your wins as in just going like, look at what I did, I'm so great, look at me, look at me. No, you gotta be naturally done, but like start communicating the outcomes, not just the effort, right? Not like, I will put everything into it, I did worked so long on it. No. What is the outcome, right? Because people in the leadership, they aren't so worried about how much you worked, but they're more worried about what is the outcome. What did you give? What value did you give? What did they give? Like, what is the outcome of the situation, of that effort, right? And the next step, like the next thing is, you don't act like a leader yet. There you go. You don't. So you want to be promoted, you want to move up, you want to get into a higher position, right? But you don't act like a leader. Because leadership is a mindset before it's a title, right? That's a very catchy phrase there. Leadership is a mindset before it's a title. What do I mean by that? Leadership is action. Leadership is the way you are, the way you show up, what you do, right? It's not just some fancy title that goes above your name or before your name, right? So leadership is the mindset before it's a title. So what is leadership? We've talked about it before, but like leadership is empathy, connecting with people, right? Empathy, emotional leadership, showing up when you should show up. These are all things. It's just a mindset. Like, do you own problems? Do you own the problems, or like, do you take responsibility for the problems, getting them fixed, or do you just complete tasks? It's just, okay, I need to do this today. Fine, done. Okay, what's next? Or do you get up? It's like, okay, well, these are the things that need to be done. You look around, like, okay, this needs to be done. I can help there. I can help there to do it all, and you will be rewarded for that eventually. So, like, do you own the problems, or do you just complete tasks? Are you creating opportunity for others and not just yourself, right? Leaders don't just bring themselves up, they bring others up with them, right? They create opportunities for other people to excel, other people to be lifted up. Are you creating those situations? Like, how would I describe it? So if you see like someone is really good at something, you can bring them up in that situation. You can start like helping them to find opportunities for that specific thing that they're doing that could help elevate them, or help them get seen, help them, they don't know how to do this, help them with that, right? Start helping and creating opportunities for others to start to do well. And in turn, basically it's that saying, if you help enough people get what they want, eventually you'll get what you want, right? obviously not sacrificing yourself, but bring other people up. Like, what is something you could take initiative on this month without permission, without being asked, without asking for permission? Like, what is something you could just go do in your business that you can go do? And another major component to this, you're waiting to be chosen. Like I've been there, right? I've been all of this actually, but you're waiting to be chosen instead of choosing yourself. Like, that also just hits. Like, you're waiting to be chosen instead of choosing yourself. I remember, before I get into that, I remember we had events that would be planned or had to be done at school, and like, instead of just getting up and doing the things, we all would just sit silently and be like, okay, well, if they choose us, they choose us. They don't, they don't. Like, we weren't really invested and wanted to go do these things. Because it was events, like, it was like shows and hosting the parents, and so not everyone was excited to do that. So especially in my position, when you're a hidden man, you don't want to be, you don't want that responsibility. You're hella scared of that responsibility. So you just wait to be chosen instead of choosing yourself and thinking, I can handle this. You expect recognition for things. Like, okay, I did so well in my classes. I did so well with these things that you've given me. But I won't claim it. Right? I don't claim these are mine. I don't claim that I've done these things. Because promotions are really just given. Very rarely in actual life is a promotion just given to someone. No. They are claimed by, behavior, energy, and presence. The way how is your mindset? Do you take tasks on with a sense of challenge and enthusiasm, or is it more of a gloomy, like, oh, okay, well, I'll do it? Do you have energy? Like, yeah, how do you show up? Are you on time? Are you taking initiative? Are you taking tasks? You're getting things done, seeing what you can help with. Energy, is your energy very, like, a bad level of energy, or do you come enthusiastic? As I said, like, do you come with a good attitude? Like, yeah, I'm here to do it. I can do this and this and this to help you. Let's go. Presence. Do you show up? Do you help people around you? Do you lead them? Do you show empathy? Do you show connection? Do you raise people up, or do you just command them to do things, or not necessarily command, or your presence is hidden. You just melt into the background. Stop waiting. Like, that is the whole point of it. Like, waiting to be chosen. Stop waiting. Start becoming. Like, that is the whole goal of my channel, is to start becoming. Take action. Start getting up. Asking people, what can I help you? What can I do for you? What about this? What about this? Get known. Let them people see you take charge. I'm doing that now in where I work right now. I am taking initiative. I see, oh, there's a teacher there that needs help. I will go help them. Oh, the staff needs help here. Okay, well, let me see what I can do here. This class needs something here. I will go help. Like, I am starting to take the initiative, starting to take action, and be really active in my environment. Right? Like, I'll give you a challenge. Let's give you guys a challenge, right? Like, well, these are also things. As I say, I do this. I'm doing this a lot now. I'm getting involved in things at school. I've okay, not so much now, but a few months ago, I started getting involved on getting on stages and talking, being the MC. I'm pushing myself to be seen, to be grow, to get, So it's little challenge. Pick one way you're going to stop playing small. Right? You don't want to play small anymore this week. Just choose one thing and do it. Speak up. Take the lead. do whatever, but track your results, right? Like track your results. Like when you start, see where you are at that starting point, and then like start doing these things and see what happens. See what's going on in the office. Like, what is the atmosphere in the office? What do you get done? How do people see you? You can just make small notes and then just track like over the week. Like, this person said something to me. You'll find some people will start greeting you in the morning that never greeted you before. For example. So like comment down below. What is one habit you're dropping when you're gonna start showing up like the leader? Like where in your life are you gonna start showing up a leader this week? Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.